Water is security. Now water is in crisis. Many people fighting for water. Many farmers fighting for water among themselves. In the same time, business sector or industrial sector start to fight for water with farmer more and more. And many countries start to fight for water also. To have our own water is a kind of security. A borewell is one way to find your own water, to be independent on water. Borewell is very easy to do. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of skill. You can do it easily. What we need are spades, different size of spades like this. The smallest one to break the rock, and the bigger one to dig the clay or hard soil. And then the bigger one is to make the hole big as the size of the pipe that we want to do. The small one is 1 inch, and this one is 2 inches. This one 3 inches and 4 inches for the same size with the pipe. There is no space for sale. We need to make it ourselves. The easiest way, just go to the recycle place and get the leaf spring, old leaf spring from the cars, and then bring it to the blacksmith. And then we can decide the size of the space and give to the blacksmith. They can do it for us. Leaf spring is the strongest metal that we can find. We can do different size of the spades as we want, but we need to explain to blacksmith that when we weld the spades to the pipe, we need to keep the hole like this, so the water can come out from this hole. The handle of spade is about 1 meter only. Don't make it too long. Then we weld the connection with the thread inside at the end of the handle, so we can connect another pipe as long as we want after that. Every pipe we need to make the thread both sides, and one side we put the connection with the thread inside like this and weld together very well. It will be easy to connect many pipes together like this, so we can make it as deep as we want. Another important equipment is a pump and a hose. A hose have to be quite long, because if the water is very deep, we need to have the long hose for that. The inner tube of the bicycle is very useful. We used to tie something to make it tight, and then we can tie the pipe to prevent leaking. This is a handle made from wood to grab the pipe, so we can work easily. Just 2 pieces of wood and make a hole in the middle, and then use a nut and bolt to connect together. We can untie easily. Connect a pipe to the spade and connect the hose to the end of the pipe, and another end of the hose connect to the pump, and we pump water in there, and then we start to drill like this. The water that we pump in even come out from the end of the spade, and that water will push all the dirt, the sand, even rocks out with the water. The water from the well that come up from the well will flow to this basin, or if we don't have basin, we can dig a big pit to collecting water, so the dirt will stay on the way, but only water flows here, and we can pump it back to reuse it again. The basin have to be at least 3 or 4 meters from the well, so the sand can settle on the way. Only the water will come to the basin. So when we pump the water back to the well, it will have less sand. When it goes deeper, we need to move the handle up higher so it will be easy to work. If the sandy soil, it will go deep very quick, but if it's rocky or muddy, hard mud, hard clay, we need to change the spade to make it easy. Meanwhile, we need to dig, scrape the sand out of the canal often so the water can flow to the basin easily. We need to observe the sand often because the sand will tell us where is the table water is. If it's grainy, big grain of sand, that means we hit the table of water. But if the sand is very fine, that means it's not water yet. Now we go deep to up to 15 meters, and then we found grainy sand or very rough sand, and we notice that there's a lot of water come up more than normal. That means we hit the table water underground already. Now we have to stop and take the pipe out of the well. We prepare the first pipe to put in the well. So we use 4 inches pipe, and then we cut the pipe to make many holes. So the water can get in there easily, but the sand will not get in there. After we push the first pipe in the hole, the next one we need to connect with glue so it will be tight and connect very well. Oh. When it's very hard to push it down, we use belt and then wood to help to grab it better so we can push it down easily. After we push the pipe down to the bottom of the well, so we connect another space to the hose and then drop into the well. After that, we start the pump to use the water to push the dirt, the sand, and then the muddy water out from the bottom of the pipe to create a big tunnel there so we can collecting more water. We need to check the sand often. If there's less sand come up, that means the tunnel is big enough. Keep checking the sand often. Now the sand is less and less, so that's good enough. Then we have to stop and pull the pipe out. Then we put the big hose down and connect to the pump so we can pump the water out. This time just to help to create the bigger tunnel under the well so it can get more water. And then we use the small pipe for the water out and big pipe for the water in. That help to the system suck better and stronger. When we stop adding water in the well, but the water still come out strong, so we took the reduced pipe out of the pump, so let the water flow better. This is 3 hours of pumping water out. So now it's not muddy anymore. It's clear. This is very successful well. This is our bore well.
We dug this long time ago, but it's still okay to use right now. Whenever we want water, we just put the pumps in here and we can pump it out. We have enough water to use. Borewell is very easy and it doesn't take a lot of space. And borewell is security for farmer and for many people.